Okay, I'm gonna not make a huge intro on this because I want to get to the video, or you're gonna be hearing the audio of this video from a guy called TLDR, Teal Deer. This video is not one of his videos that I like. I'm not a subscriber of him, mainly because most of his videos I find at some point I watch them and find something odd or kind of offensive about them, but doesn't mean I'm totally against the guy. But this video is fucking... Just listen, it's pretty fucked up. It's called Land Whales Glorifying Obesity. Yeah. So.
That distant sound rolling over the hills, that is the sound of land whales having their poor life's decisions validated by shaming normal and underweight people, no less. Let's go and have a read of an article, shall we? From Mother...
Ooh, off to a great start, aren't we? By shame, like, I don't even know what he's talking about yet, but let's just start with that statement there. They're going to shame normal-sized people. I like that. I like that. Yeah, off to a great fucking start.
Board.vice.com and a rather worrying number of other websites who have also picked up on this story, unsurprisingly all of them from the very progressive part of the media. But we're going to focus on this one particular iteration of this story because there are a couple of points in here that I find most amusing. Lara Croft gets a realistic makeover from eating disorder support group. Bulimia.com, an organisation supporting people struggling with eating disorders, is calling attention to unrealistic and potentially damaging body images depicted in gaming by reverse photoshopping some of its famous characters. You don't really reverse Photoshop something that wasn't Photoshopped to start with, but whatever, semantics. Unrealistic body image depictions are a well-established problem in fashion.
The thing that you didn't see there is they had taken a picture of Lara Croft and they had made her chubby. That's the thing that he's really amused by. But doesn't sound just amused, he sounds kind of offended on behalf of his normal skinniness, as we'll soon hear.
And advertising where camera, makeup, and photoshopping tricks can create an ideal that is literally impossible, and sometimes horrifying. Video games aren't scrutinized as often, but considering that game developers
I kind of
are
agree with
overwhelmingly male, and that the female bodies they're designing are completely malleable and don't adhere to the basic laws of physics, it's not surprising we get characters that look like Bayonetta. Ah yes, the first complaint about the infamous boob jiggle physics nonsense that keeps coming up all the time. This idea that, oh, if breasts move in a video game, it's because the people coding the game are sexist and don't know how boobs work. It's funny.
I kind of agree with the statement that people go overboard with pointing things out, but Dead or Alive, anybody? There's literally a setting, like go to the settings of Dead or Alive, and you can change the boob physics. They even have their own, where it's like, you can make them realistic, or you can go Dead or Alive mode, where they're just like all over the fucking place. It's awesome.
Now these sorts of complaints come from people who have no idea how to rig and animate 3D models. Go to any sort of 3D rigging and animation forum and you will find numerous threads talking about not only things like breast physics, but also...
So now he's saying, you don't make fucking video games, therefore you got no right to talk about video games. Yeah. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's like, oh, you painted a really offensive piece of art. Oh yeah, well, you don't got shit to say about my offensive piece of art because you don't even know how I painted it. What do you want, bud? What do you want? No, you play with it. Dog is bugging.
Physics of fat for overweight people with large guts, and hair physics as well, and often physics of other more mundane things such as sheets of cloth or fabric or curtains. And that's before we consider other even more difficult things to animate, such as realistic fluid and liquid movements for things like bodies of water. Physics is just something that is very difficult to get right in a 3D environment, and is something that will often require a lot of trial and error to get just right, which is why companies such as Cyflex exist. Cyflex being a company that focuses exclusively on the simulation of realistic cloth movement and skin motion. Body physics and environmental physics improve as technology improves. There is nothing sexist about it. It is simply working around technological limitations.
Nothing. Now, again, I don't go for the whole let's censor video games because of boobs and this and all that, but come on, man. Like, let's at least admit that there's a little bit of fucking fan service. Let's admit that there is a thing known as fan service, you know? Like, come on. Like, it's okay to say that we're not trying to objectify women, but don't be like, well, we've never, ever objectified a woman in a video game, ever. Like, come on. It's just not fucking true. Lollipop Chainsaw. You get a fucking, a trophy for looking up or trying to steer the camera around to look up her skirt. Like, I mean, like, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't exist.
And finally, we come to the obvious point here. Bayonetta. You talk about how game developers and gamers are overwhelmingly male and make female characters who defy the laws of physics exclusively to titillate males, and then you provide possibly the most famous example of a sexualized female character that was developed by a woman, by the name of Marie Shimazaki. And if you go over to the developer website, Platinum Games, you can actually find several posts written by her where she quite meticulously details the aesthetic choices that she made whilst designing Bayonetta as a character. Some game studios boast their hyper-realistic lighting techniques, touting natural cloud movements
Yeah, that's a good point.
features of their games.
Woman,
Linear.com
character made by a woman.
A post on its website, and with that kind of attention to detail, it makes us wonder, why can't they accurately portray the female body? Well, the simple answer is apples and oranges. Rendering a light source has absolutely nothing to do with animating a three-dimensional model.
And that's a good point. I'm right. I know this video is going to cut out at any second here, so I'm going to just cut this one off. I might even reshoot this one. I'm not sure if I like the way this one turned out, but it'll either be a reshoot of this one or it'll be part 2.